minute 30, this will be video part 3. I was just staring off into space for a bit there. So, minute 30, part 3 of the Sleep Paralysis D'MONZ video. Welcome to the Realm of Millenia as I delve into part 3 of the Sleep Paralysis D'MONZ. Right? Part 1, it was the character villain in the interrogation room. Part 2, finding out that that guy that we thought was going to be like the big bad villain, going through his like crazy, I'm insane monologue, was the big bad villain. It's like, oh yeah, he killed his brother. It makes sense. Just to find out, oh, this person who we know killed his brother was actually killed in the asylum, and he's being impersonated right now by a doppelganger who probably really did come from a dimension like he just said in the testimony. Wait, was it him who gave this testimony, or is it the evil doppelganger from another dimension that gave the testimony? Oh shoot, right? That is the big reveal of parts 1 and 2 there. And then part 3 was the aspect of, okay, so the evil doppelganger from another dimension or realm is now walking the face of our Earth and has intentions on our entire Earth and all the people on it. What are his intentions is the general takeaway that you should get from parts 1 and 2 going into part 3, where part 3 is going to be kind of like the understanding of how this guy ruins the life of everyone in all the universes he's coming across. And because he's a villain, he loves monologuing, but the worst part is that he is a villain, and unless you're the protagonist, you're not about to beat him, because only the purest good Takno Jutsu people can actually conquer evil, right? And by the end of this, you'll soon to find out that this dimensions, universes version of the guys with a doppelganger he's not him. So even though he manages to survive all the BS done to him by the evil doppelganger, he's not going to be the doppelganger who beats the evil version. So there's no protagonist halo over his head about to win this fight. It's just not. So I digress, and I'm spoiling everything, but let me read on through. Right, you have the evil doppelganger just going on his walk through the town, talking about how the whole concept of dimensional monologue about the powers and differences between dimensions and how everything's so interesting, kind of just like fantasizing about how I'm going to talk and terrorize this dimension, this universe's version of me, and have fun with it, right? Now, I'm not sure if I articulate it very well or perfectly, but the overarching concept here between this part for part 3 is that the evil doppelganger is at some point going to be saying effectively all of these things to this universe counterpart with a twin, because like, hey, you're just so fascinating and I love all this. So here I am in your house, in your bed, just have you stricken with fear right now, pissing your pants because I really can. No, I'm not actually your brother. Not in this universe anyway, but A, I just know a lot because I've been through a number of dimensions and I've lived a long life that I plan to extend by killing more versions of us just for the love of the game, you know? for the love of the evilness game. I just, ooh, it's the best thing in the world. Right? So, here he is in his monologue starting now. You know, I don't have a twin, not even like a fraternal one in my dimension of origin. So color me amazed when the very first time I came across a dimension that I did have one. Of course I had to kill him, right? But it made the death kind of tougher to cover up because only one of them gets to disintegrate into stardust, into the very purest basic essences, easily merged for convergence, right? Which was kind of like this new idea, since only when you kill someone is there sleep in their sleep, which is new, since before only when you killed someone in their sleep would they be able to keep their bodies from before, right? And you'd be locked out of the dimension after absorbing the essence when they turned brain dead irrecoverably. So color me interest peaked when twin bonds give the best of both worlds, right? The opportunity to add to the spiritual essence collection as continued physical access to the dimension and forms the ability to boost the attributes. Note: sleep kill limits shared essence. Note number 1: when you kill someone in their sleep, under this premise, there is a limit to the amount of essence you can take from them and from the world, as it cuts right at them. Like an awake kill is considered like noble in a fair fight. You're fighting with honor, so to the victor goes all the spoils, versus killing someone in their sleep, you're just a coward. Right? So like you can't get all the spoils, you can't get all the riches and access to this world because you killed this guy in his sleep. It doesn't matter that you're bonded and connected through your sleep paralysis demon connection thing with voodoos and the stargazers and stuff. It doesn't matter. If you kill someone while they're sleep, and they're not lucid dreaming sleep and they're half awake or fully awake, it doesn't matter. You're going to get cut off from this universe. You get to absorb the experiential star essence and stuff from them, and you will be banished from this dimension and never able to access it ever again. But if you kill someone while they're awake, there are some options at play here, because the victor goes all the spoils, so you can pick and choose what you want and what you don't want, right? So to this guy articulating the things, he's explaining all of these things like, hey, color me surprised, right? Because even if I did an awake kill on someone, I would be able to only get, like, choose what I would want. And only children make choices. Adults get everything, right? Only children make choices. But color me surprised when I went to a universe of twins where I really could get everything I want, because I'm not even a twin. So to find out there are universes where I have a twin brother, I get to double whammy the kills. Double kill combo, right? And I get double the reward bonuses for it. It's amazing. Best of both worlds. It's the greatest thing ever. Right? But now that I talked about that, let me explain how the system works here. Right? When you get into sleep paralysis and everything, that allows you to connect and sync up with the other versions of yourself, like me, who also can traverse the space between dimensional realms, right? And when we do that, if we kill each other, we get to have all the access in the world to each other's version of the world, right? So if I was to kill someone in their sleep, I would just get their physical attributes and stuff, right? I get their strength, I get their intelligence, I get their knowledge, I get their experience, right? And I could just pull all that and I'd be banished from their world. I couldn't steal any treasures, I couldn't steal any swords, knives, or gold and diamonds from your realm or anything. I couldn't take any physical trinkets other than you, if I killed you in your sleep. Versus if I killed you awake, I could choose to get those things, or I could choose to have access to your world because I want a fresh restart and I don't like the world I'm in or the worlds I came from. Right? So, killing someone while they're asleep is unnoble. Killing someone while they're awake, even in the sleep paralysis demon state, killing someone while they're awake is noble, so you have a bunch of options you can play with here. It leaves options open to amplify and distribute the wealth from this fight for survival of the fittest style, right? Instead of just automatically shutting down the dimension. Where the options being, 1, you can choose the attributes and skills of the person, or 2, you could choose the character template and all their memories. Because in other worlds with twin, you can kind of maximize the benefits, because you kill one twin, you could choose to get all their skills and attributes, and then after you kill the other twin, you can choose to collect their memories and their character templates. It's awesome, right? Best of both worlds when I hop into worlds with twins, right? Because when I realize I'm in a world with twins, the best thing is that I'll morph into the other person by taking their character template, and I'll get their memories along with it, because the whole idea is that when you choose the character template, you could live this person's life here in this universe, this dimension. It's great, right? So I get their memories, and when I get the memories, I'm like, oh shit, I got a twin brother, I could kill him too. Yay! I love this universe. I love it. Oh, I'm so hyped, like a kid in a candy store. Oh, I love it. So ever since I first ran into twins, I'm like, nah, I'm collecting skins. I'm collecting Fortnite skins every single time, right? I love this, because every time I get a new skin, I can know whether or not I can also collect attributes. It's the greatest thing in the world, right? So I'll collect I'll morph into the dimensional physical likeness without their memories and stuff, and then you get to kill the twin and get the skills and the attributes before I get kicked out, right? The toughest thing in every dimension where there's a twin is that only one of the twins will turn to a stardust, and the other twin will have to keep their physical form, right? So after I kill him, the second body is going to be found somewhere, right? Unless you opt to take it back with you into another dimension, right? So the tough thing was always explaining on how to get rid of the second body, right? Because everyone's so empathetic to the pathetic loser gone insane, right? Every version of us at some point brings one of the bodies back from one other realm to frame the death, right? To frame someone or something for the death, right? And then get off the grid in advance for preparation to test whether or not they could have gotten power and strength and get away with the murder, right? They always do it, but little do they know that if they have a twin at birth, you get away with killing the other versions of you. You get no points from killing your own universe's version of your twin, right? If you have if you and not every single other universe has a twin, that means the universes and the dimensions where you do have a twin is just your soul split apart, right? So you're not going to get any extra or any additional benefit from killing yourself, because that is just you killing your own soul instead of amplifying your soul by killing another dimension's version of your soul, if this is making sense. That is what the villain is trying to say. It's like, little do most of we all try it, so I'm not going to say I'm fully bad at it, okay? But they all try it, and I just want you to know, guy, I might have you tied to the bed and I'm getting ready to kill you and take over your universe because I can. But I just want you to know, I gave you a few more extra days to live because your twin brother was coming to try and kill you, right? Because the moment he awakened the system, because in this universe he's a freaking loser, right? You're the brother who has all the medical and scientific and the degrees and the certificates. You made this cabin in the woods to live with your wife and family and everything, and start a family, and have kids and everything. Your brother was literally coming to kill you. I garnished you an extra few days because he did everything perfect. He brought one of the bodies back, and now the whole world, since you are already off the grid and living on your own terms, the whole world genuinely thinks you're dead. So when he was inevitably gonna get out, one way or another, the world thinks you're dead, and he can genuinely kill you without much any recourse. Okay, he'd be able to get away with killing you without impunity. Because if they do end up finding your body, they're gonna assume it's his body. So when he tries to hop this universe and run away, realizing the guilt, it's literally just going to be a universe without him in it. So there'll be two twin dead bodies here and not him, so everything matches up. Or even if there were two dead bodies and one living person, he could just be like, see, I told you. It's another person from another dimension, and you did nothing. He came and attacked me, and he'd still get away with it because whatever the hell. He could just make up a reason, right? He was coming to kill you, so I gave you a few extra days before I'm coming to kill you because I am not from this universe, I don't care, and there are benefits to be had, so don't hate me for this, right? So he's like, it's we all tried. The moment that they get a taste of the system after it's been awakened and they unlock, they naturally try to kill their twin from birth in their realm, and they naturally fail because the twin is just like their other half of their own soul in that dimension. It's not like when you kill a ferocious beast creature for the points or the loot and the experience. It's not the same as getting a pet contract, trying to tie a beast creature to your soul just to kill it thinking you found a hack. I just saved you from your less intelligent halves suicidal choices. Okay? But I'm most certainly going to end you now myself because I do stand to gain something that your dumber half thought he could benefit from and get and just won't ever. Okay? Don't talk, don't struggle. You thought there was still some semblance of hope? No, I'm sorry, but I already told you. I maximize my twin rewards. I selected the template and memories first. Memories as in plural. Every thought you think of after every second is a memory shared to me presently. Okay? Kind of like telecommunication amongst twins. Yeah? You ever heard of that? I hear and know you far better than you do. And I gotta say, my God, do you for better, my God, do I love this version of me. Okay, I was skipping a line very far. I hear you, and I know you far better than you do. And I gotta say, my God, do I love this version of me now. I really wish I didn't have to get you framed as dead already. But bow. I probably meant boy. But bow is... But the bow is on the string. I just forgot a word entirely. But the bow is on the string. And I gotta follow through. But I'll be sure to fulfill all your promised obligations in your image when you're gone. Including those nightly nothings to the hot, sexy wife you have. No. We have. No, the wife I got in this dimension. A home full of kids, just their own. Don't cry. My stamina and vitality attributes are very good. She'll never be unfulfilled, or no matter how unfruitful her loins may be. My seed's vitality could fertilize and germinate even the most of barren ovaries of even crossbred species. Oh no. How dare you pray ill over our wife like so? She's been desperately praying for this very moment for the longest. And you, me, I can fulfill all her desires the ways you couldn't. Beast. Don't be ridiculous. If I was, I'd take advantage of your unspayed dogs in every dimension and repeatedly sell the litter of first and second generation beast kittens, mutants, for their highest value and never be broke in any dimension. Reproducing monkey-like, mammalic, reproducing monkey-like, mammalic, actually just results in more orc-like breeds. Well, yeah, I did it once, okay? I did it in 11 different dimensions, but I've lived and experienced hundreds, if not thousands, of dimensions already. Okay, so the fact that it's only in 11 dimensions, you know what? Screw you. Okay, which is it's not even a lot considering I've conquered interspace vers, versatility of over 40,000 dimensions. Okay, fine. You want to live so bad and curse me? I could have just killed you. Now, I'm gonna send you to dimension 4x23p to be a free sex capital of my beastkin fertility brothel on discount. Don't worry, I'll send you postcards of the wife's offspring and the films of the positions and the processes of making the children just for you. Oh yeah, you should totally be able to research and study some of those because you are about to be a stud. Why? Because if you won't, I'll just sell you to the succubuses. Not skip the foreplay, I'll send you there directly and still telepathically link. I'd rather not have more memories of beastkin vulgarities when I could overlay succubus excitings with while having playtime with your wife on command 24/7. Oh yes, Tralaloo. Twin phases out of existence. That'll be enough for that part. Part number 3 cut off there. Going into part 4.